Hello, my name is Alex Gephardt. I go to Central High School and I'm a senior. And recently we went and saw the movie Selma. And this is just a little piece I wrote while watching the film that just kind of inspired me.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh.
I despise the fact that racism still exists in our society. Many try to claim this isn't true and has died in America, but we all know the truth of the matter. Taking into consideration the recent deaths of many African Americans at the hands of Caucasian police officers, we know this horrid crime against humanity still exists. Let me recall a time when at a rather large social gathering, someone asked me where I went to school, and I proudly told them Central High School, in which they responded, "Why would you go to that nigger school?" At that moment, I knew things had hardly changed since the 1960s. That night, it took all of my willpower to not have a violent reaction to this arrogant but average white citizen who felt they could promote racism in our modern age. Sadly, things haven't changed. We exist in a society where segregation is illegal, but it still is present in our everyday lives. How in the great city of Memphis, where the chief advocator of justice and social equality died, do we still have a school system that is similarly segregated now as it was in the 60s? Let's look at an example of this. Compare the racial demographics of Houston High School and Hamilton High School, a school that has a large percent of the Caucasians compared to a school that has no Caucasians. Why is this still an acceptable form of segregation that goes unmentioned every day? Take a stroll through both these schools, like I have, and please tell me how equality exists by law in our supposed great country and state. This racial inequality that is promoted in our society is what's destroying the progression we could be making for the benefit of everyone. They say the war in Afghanistan is the longest war America's ever been through, but this just isn't true. The war in the African American race is the real war that we, advocators of peace and justice, have been peacefully fighting since the beginning of America's existence. This must end with our nonviolent action, because racism, this catalyst of violence and inequality, is suffocating me. And guess what, America? I can't breathe. Simply talking about the issue, though, won't do a thing. What we must do is follow in Gandhi's footsteps with nonviolent action that causes a positive reaction. Local protests and sit-ins are known to be effective, but an action as simple as discussing with friends the negative consequences of racism can make all the difference. Whether it be big or small action, anything to stimulate change is better than doing nothing. Stand up and make a difference. Make change for the better and take action. For we are the generation that can eliminate racism. We can change the world.